Here are the Mary Kay photos. Why anyone would want a picture of some cosmetics lady walking her stupid dogs is beyond me. If you're not showing someone falling down, throwing up, or getting it on the side, what's the point?
What can I tell you, Suji? Readers can't get enough of celebrity pet stories.
So, I see the stakeout paid off.
You, see my headline?
Mary Kay's 9 Mary K-9s. Impressive. Now, I fact-checked your story, but, I don't see 9 dogs in these pictures, and I can't get confirmation from Mary Kay's vet.
I was there, Harrison. There were like 8 or 9 yapping dachshunds. It's like that dream where you walk into the 7-Eleven and all of a sudden the hot dog rack comes to life. Do you think that dream means anything?
No. Now, when you say like 8 or 9, do you mean 8 or do you mean 9?
Well, is it really that important? I mean, Mary Kay's 9, Mary K-9s, only, you know, works with 9.
Well, might I suggest 8 dogs a week? Okay, I only see 8 dogs in here.
I'm pretty sure there were 9. I'm sure. 9 dogs. All right?
You say so.
I gotta tell you, I only counted 8 myself.
What does it matter if there were 8 or 9 dogs? Besides, would you rather have your photo credit under 8 dogs a week or Mary Kay's 9, Mary K-9s?
Say it again.
Mary Kay's 9, Mary K-9s.
I don't know. The more you say it, the more I hate it. Do it again.
Mary Kay's 9?
Yeah, I hate it.
Camilla, can I talk to you? Look, I was wondering about that discussion we had a few weeks ago.
Discussion?
About that dream I had about you.
Oh, yes, the dream. What was it that happened again?
You and I had, you know, sex.
I think you said it was mind-blowing, didn't you?
Okay, you see, I kind of got the impression that you were interested, and I just wanted to know if you were.
Well, Jake, I have given it some thought. And let me begin by pointing out that I am your boss.
Right, I know. There's the whole workplace romance thing.
I simply meant that, should we go forward, I will be giving the orders. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, I guess. So, go ahead, give me an order.
Well, your enthusiasm is endearing. But you should know, Jack, that sex with me is not just a feast for the body. It's a feast for the soul. Sex with me is like touching the face of God.
Amen.
So if we're going to travel down that road, there are several rules which I must ask you to obey. First, no one must know what we are doing.
That won't be hard since I don't know what we're doing.
Second, you must visit a cardiologist. I am not going back to court again. And finally, you must promise me that you will not make me the focus of erotic fantasies so elaborate, so obsessive, that they destroy your ability to eat, to sleep, to know the difference between right and wrong. Not yet.
You're telling me that Mary Kay wants $500,000 in damages because we said she has 9 dogs instead of 8?
Her lawyers insist that saying she has 9 makes her look insane.
I think she's had the cap off of her nail polish remover just a little too long.
Well, be that as it may, the publishers insist that Mr. Lomax here supervise Harris's work until further notice.
What?
Look, either I watch over you or you're fired. But that doesn't mean we can't be friends.
This is only happening because I said that she had 9 dogs instead of 8 dogs. Doesn't that seem ludicrous?
Well, not really. Once she was outraged because we said her rouge makes you look like an overripe tomato.
And we placated her only because many people consider overripe tomatoes the most beautiful of all vegetables.
Actually, Harris, tomato's a fruit, not a vegetable.
Actually, Mr. Lomax, it's both a fruit and a vegetable.
Gentlemen, please. We had this same argument about J. Edgar Hoover after he slipped into a coma.
A vegetable is defined as any edible part of an herbaceous plant.
No, it isn't. Look it up.
Clearly, I have already looked it up.
That's enough. Meeting adjourned.
Well, Harris, looks like we're going to be spending a lot of time together. You play racquetball?
I play squash.
Same thing.
Okay, the cardiologist just gave me the all clear. So, when do we...
Patience, dear boy. First of all, I've gotten something for you. I want you to wear it for 48 hours.
It's kind of leathery.
Start at the minimum setting and work your way round to the red zone. Now, there's something I'd like you to do for me.
You mean besides wearing this?
Darling boy, you're wearing that for you. Now, Jake, do you have any idea what a woman like me finds arousing?
This thing's like new out of the box, right?
An assault on all the senses. I want you to get me a dozen African orchids.
Orchids.
Have you ever really examined an orchid, Jake? Ever inhaled its dangerously maddening perfume? Ever buried your face deep in its lush, ripe, pouting blossoms?
Once.
Why won't you accept my apology?
You made a mistake. You don't have to apologize for that. Reporters do it all the time. It's my job not to trust them.
Then why did you trust me?
You're an intelligent woman, Nora. You're educated. You use who and whom correctly. So, when you assured me that it was 9 dogs and not 8 dogs you saw, I allowed myself to believe that you understood how important the difference could be. That you respected the way I think.
I do respect the way that you think, Harris.
Apparently you don't. And that being the case, I don't think I can trust you anymore.
All because of one little wiener dog?
Don't worry, Nora. It's not like we won't be friends anymore. It's just when you tell me something, I'll have to factor in the possibility that you are being sloppy.
I am not sloppy. I'm just a bad wiener dog counter. And I can't change who I am.
No, you can't. So from now on, we'll simply have the same impersonal relationship that I share with all the other reporters.
Well, Harris.
Hey, Harris, are these things safe?
Apparently, Jake isn't aware of the impersonal relationship that he and I share. Get that away from me.
Most people don't realize that in craps, an 11's just as likely as a 12. Remember that in Vegas, you can't lose.
Thanks for the tip, Walter.
Actually, Mr. Lomax, with 2 dice, an 11 is twice as likely as a 12.
There's only one way to get a 12, 6 and 6. There's only one way to get an 11, 6 and 5.
Or 5 and 6.
Same thing, Harris.
Yeah, Harris, same thing.
You know, Harris, you can learn a lot from me. So this afternoon, I'm going to teach you about a little-known research tool called the Internet.
Actually, Mr. Lomax, I have an errand to run this afternoon.
Well, www.cancel it.
Here's my story about Christy Brinkley volunteering at the animal hospital. Now, I triple-checked everything in here except what kind of bird she's holding, and that's only because I know that you're the bird expert.
Are you sure it's Christy Brinkley and not David Brinkley?
See, that's only because you think that you can't trust me, but you can. Here, look, check it out for yourself.
The bird's a cockatoo.
It's a white-rumped shama.
You the man, you the bird man.
Mr. Lomax, please stop doing that.
Sorry, it's just a habit. You know, like Captain Bligh with the marbles in the Caine Mutiny.
You mean Captain Queeg, and he had steel balls.
Look, I don't know about the man's character, but I do know his name.
And it was Captain Bligh.
No, I think Harris is right.
I can be right by myself, Nora.
Really? Well, then why is Mr. Lomax here?
Laura, have you got that Christy Brinkley story ready yet?
Yeah, I was just showing it to Harris to make sure that it's as accurate as possible.
So what's the bird on her shoulder?
Walter and I think it's a cockatoo.
It's a white-rumped shama, which is a type of Indonesian jungle thrush. Its mating song is considered perhaps the most intoxicating and sensuous in the world.
Intoxicating and sensuous, you say?
Thrushes don't sing. Maybe it's some kind of parrot.
Some kind of parrot.
Mr. Lomax, I breed exotic songbirds. I referee a journal on the subject. I am the consultant to the curator of birds at the San Diego Zoo, so please believe me when I tell you that the bird in that picture is a white-rumped shama.
I think maybe it's some kind of parrot.
And you, sir, must be some type of ignoramus.
Can I just say one thing?
I doubt it.
Harris, are you okay?
I hate him, Nora. He has absolutely no appreciation for the importance of small differences. Can you understand what kind of torture that is for me?
Yeah, I think I can.
The same way you understand the difference between 8 dogs and 9 dogs?
Listen, you get to mention those dogs 2 more times, and then I'm gonna feed one of them to you on a bun.
Nora, you may not believe this, but I was not tremendously popular in high school.
Nothing will ever convince me of that.
But I did date. Once. I asked a girl out to dinner at the food court at the mall. She said she'd meet me near the Gap around 7. She said she'd meet me near the Gap around 7. No, I didn't know what around 7 meant. So I arrive at 6:30. When she doesn't show by 7:15, I run frantically around to all the stores near the Gap. All the while picturing her lying somewhere, hurt or killed, or with Ricky Burke, captain of the baseball team. So, finally, I try to catch the 8:05 bus home, which I see drive off into the distance at 8:03. So I have to walk home in the rain that the weatherman said there probably wouldn't be.
Where was your date all this time?
Somewhere between second and third base with Ricky Burke. That night I saw hell, Nora. And it's a huge gray area filled with people who don't think about what they say and don't say what they mean. And I struggle through that hell every day of my life.
I want you to be able to trust me again. What can I do?
Well, you could get me a breeding flock of white-rumped shamas.
What?
Those birds do sing, Nora. And just once, I'd like to prove irrefutably to that fatuous know-nothing that he is wrong. I do it myself, but thanks to you, Mr. Lomax is teaching me how to operate a modem this afternoon.
So all I have to do is this one errand for you, and that'll make everything right between us?
Not just any errand, Nora. It's you running this very specific errand.
Then I will just go and get you a flock of those white-ass shamas.
White rump shamas.
Come on, Harris. We're both grown-ups here, huh?
Excellent. Dear boy, you're doing very, very well.
Yeah, well, listen, Camilla, I'm not so sure about this anymore. I get the feeling that you're just playing games with me, and this isn't going to lead to anything.
But you're so close.
Yeah, but I can't go on like this. I think we should just call it off.
I see.
Yeah, and, you know, I feel bad about it. For you. Because sex with me is like, you know, hot.
Well, have it your way, Jake. I just think it's a shame for you to have come all this way and yet still not be anywhere at all.
Yeah, well,
It's sort of like making a pilgrimage down to Mr. B's in New Orleans and then leaving without even tasting their gumbo yaya.
it is legendary.
But the kitchen is closed.
Camilla, wait.
What is it, Jake?
I am hungry. And I have driven all this way.
Very well. There's just one more task. I'm very intrigued by a certain songbird Harris mentioned.
When I called, you said that you had one white rump shama left. Now, I have been all over town looking for these birds, and I'm in no mood. So just fork over the shama!
I have to discuss the shama with the gentleman over there.
Jake?
Hey, Nora, I'll take this white rump shama.
No, Jake, I need that bird. You gotta give me that bird.
Okay, I needed two, Nora, and I was here first.
I keep telling my boss that we should get one and let's take a number of machines.
Listen, Jake, I really need this bird.
How much longer before you get some more white rump shamas in?
Oh, can't say.
More than a couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Bird's mine.
I gotta have the bird.
Let it go!
Give it to
No,
me.
it's mine! Hey! Listen! It's singing.
Oh, God. That's beautiful.
So peaceful and melodic.
Give me the number!
Bird.
Orchid.
Gumbo?
Yeah. Let's roll.
Nora. Good, you're back.
All right, Harris, before you say anything else, I know why you sent me out to get a breeding flock of white rump shamas, because white rump shamas, as I discovered, only breed in groups of 9. Not 8, 9. Well, I failed you, Harris. I was only able to get you 8 birds.
Only 8?
Well, I tried, Harris. I really tried. I found 2 at the first store I went to, and the woman there promised me that I could find more of them at this place on 3rd and La Brea. Only it wasn't at 3rd and La Brea, it was at 5th and La Brea, and it turns out that they only had yellow rump shamas. Anyway, I finally found 6 more white rump shamas, only at that store they kept rejecting my credit card because, as I later figured out, the clerk was typing in my expiration date as July 97 instead of July 98. So I didn't get you all your birds. But for what it's worth, I went crazy this afternoon at all the idiocy around me. And for one moment, I understood what it's like to be you.
Not very pretty, is it?
And you, as my friend, could maybe put some effort into understanding what it's like to be me. You see, Harris, I'm like And you're like, you know?
It's not like I occasionally don't like to be.
All right, great. You know, maybe sometime you and I can go out and have a wild and crazy night, and you can see what it's like to be me.
Ah, Harris, there you are. I was just telling Dave how well the place seems to be running since I came on board.
You've done wonders with 15 hours on the job.
Exactly. I think my work here is done.
What?
Nora, nice meeting you. So long, everybody!
What?
Hey, nice parrots.
They're not parrots, Lomax. They're thrushes, and they sing. Let me show you. Sing. Sing.
Parrots don't sing, Harris.
Okay, at least let me get my copy of the Kane Mutiny featuring Queeg.
Sorry, no time, Harris.
Harris, he's gone.
No, what does he mean? His work here is done. You hear me, Lomax? Your work's not done because you've done nothing. You've done nothing. And they're not parrots, you bastard!
It's over, Harris. The nightmare's over.
So what's with the parrot?
Camilla, I'm sorry. It was a false alarm. I just got a little dizzy, but I feel fine now.
No. Now, Jake, you should still see the doctor just to be safe. Hey, excuse me. How long does it take to get to the hospital?
5 minutes.
Turn out the lights, turn on the siren, make it 10.